Now we are going to create the control circuit for the drive bypass arrangement using ladders. Okay, how we can use ladder for making control circuit? Go to ladders. The distance, for example, I want with 10 mm and spacing 1 mm. Okay. Now if I pick OK and I am making a ladder in this fashion, see, the ladder is ready. And in fact, this number is also coming there. If you don't want this numbers here, there is an option. Again, the width 10 mm. By default, it will come like this only and without reference numbers. Okay. Now, it is here. Now we have inserted the ladder. Now what we are going to control through this is, there are basically 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 contactors are there. This is what we want to control. We want to control these 4 contactors on and off. Okay. You should always remember, while this contactor 1 and contactor 2 is on, that means when the drive is on, this should be off. So we need some interlocking between these two sets. Okay. When the bypass runs, the drive won't run. That means either this forward contactor or reverse contactor is in one condition, the drive input contactor should not pick up. And similarly, when the forward contactor is on, the reverse contactor should not pick up. So this is what the control we want to create. This is circuit we want to create. Fine. Now we must require a selector switch for this purpose, whether to select it in bypass or in drive mode. So first I need a selector switch. I am going to insert a selector switch now. Icon menu, control, this, it is here, selector switches. Yeah, this is the 2 position selector switch. Here it is. I am going to use this one. Okay, I will insert this here. Option, it is already there. As I said earlier, you can fix the prefix numbers here, but I am not going to do it here. This is my sheet number 203 SS1. The description should be drive bypass selector switch. Okay, state is OX. Now this is only one pole. I want one more pole of this selector switch. What I will do is, the second plus NC contact I will put down here. This is the tag should be same because these are different poles of a selector switch. Drive bypass. Now it appears as a 2 different components. If you want to link these 2 components together, you can link it using link component with the dashed lines. See, here this O and X means when you put it in this position, left side position, this is off. When you put it in this side, this will get on. Similarly, if you check the bottom one also, you can see it there. I think state you can put it here. X, O. See, when you put it in this position, this is off and this is on. When you put it in the other direction, it will get on. So this is my drive bypass selector switch. So using this switch, I will pick up 2 relays. I want to insert 2 relays now. Okay, control relay coil. Specify insertion point. I am going to insert it here. Options. I will put, because I want to insert more relays in this sheet. More relays and more contactor. %F, %N. That is the format. %F, % is the tag format. Okay. Now OK. 20 CR7. I want to put it at CR1 or let it be CR7 only. Fine. Okay. Now this is here. So this particular relay is for, let us assume, drive selection. This is for drive selection. Okay. And if you want to change it a little bit, drive bypass drive. When you put it in this direction, on the right direction, this relay will get energized. And I will simply copy the one more relay, AE AutoCAD electrical copy component. Now, see, it has become CR8. Instead of drive, now I will put this bypass selection. So I have inserted 2 relays. Fine. Now what I want is, I have to insert those 4 contactor coils. So go to icon menu, contactors, motor control coil, motor starter coil. Again here I will put 203 %F %N. Okay, we have already given 203 C1 there. Okay, repeat. This should be C2. Okay, repeat. C3. Okay, repeat. C4. C1, C2, C3, C4. Then we have used 4 contactors. So this one is for drive input. Fine. Okay. It will automatically update the other contact as well. 203 drive input. Now you go to 203 C2. This is drive output. Okay. Okay. Even if it is not updated, we can update it later on. Drive output contactor. AutoCAD electrical previous, bypass, and AutoCAD electrical next. Edit components. This is bypass forward. Okay. And this is bypass reverse. Okay. So we have inserted all the components, all the necessary components. These 4 power contactors, and we are using 2 control relays. You use control relays or not, that is left to you. Okay, this is just a demonstration how to use the insert the components and how to do the interlocking and all. Now, when the drive is, this control relay is selected, drive is selected. I mean, when the selector switch is in the drive side, what should happen? This relay will get pick up. Then this drive input contactor will also should get pick up. So what I will do is I will use relay contact, one relay contact, NO contact here of this particular relay. In here, and parent I will pick from here. Okay. So this is used here now. Fine. This relay is used here. Now, another two conditions are when this input contactor is on, that is when the drive should on only if the bypass is off. That means the C3 and C4 is off. So what I will do is I will again put two contactors, that is of auxiliary contact of this one. Okay. But it should be NC. If I wrongly put this as NO. I want this as NC. So AutoCAD electrical toggle NO to NC. Otherwise you can find it somewhere here. Here. Toggle NO NC. Another way, AutoCAD electrical, you don't have to type fully. You just type one by one. You will get it. Toggle. So this NO will become now NC. See. And I want to copy one more component. Copy component. That is C4. Parent. C4. Okay. See. Now the drive is selected through the selector switch, and the bypass two contactors are off. Then the input contactor will get on. Now the drive output contactor. The drive output contactor will get on after the input contactor is on. First the input contactor would get on, then only the output contactor. So what I will do is I will copy again a component. Copy component. I will copy this one. I will put it here. Parent, I will pick this one. Okay. You got my point ना? पहले क्या होगा कि ये सेलेक्टर स्विच से ये रिले पिक होगा. Then इस रिले के थ्रू जब जैसे ये रिले पिक हो जाएगा, this NO will become NC. Okay. And already the bypass circuit is off. So this will remain NC only. And the drive input contactor get energized. As soon after the input contactor gets on, this will, though this is again wrong, I need NO contact. After the input contactor gets on, the output contactor also gets on. So drive is selected, drive input contactor on second, drive output contactor third. Now we will move to the bypass circuit. When the bypass is selected, that is CR8 is selected. So copy component. We keep it here. Parent CR8. Bypass is selected. C3 on. C3 कब on होगा? When C4 is off. When C4 and C1 दोनों जब off होगा तब C3 on होना. So again copy component. Copy component. C4 should be off. Okay. And here C1 also should be off. C1. Bypass selected and the reverse is off, input is off. Then this gets on. Bypass. I will put two terminals as well here. Terminals, hexagon with the terminal number. 203 1. Okay, repeat. This is 2. Same way I will put two more terminals in the reverse. Okay, repeat. Okay, I will trim the wires in between these terminals because these are the terminals we are giving for output from PLC. This will get terminated. I mean, this contactor will get a on command from PLC, then only it will get to. There is no on off button in the panel. If you have a on off button, then you should put that on and off in series here. And this is now the forward is through. Now we have to go to the reverse. So reverse, I will connect a wire here and the rest you trim. And here also you can थोड़ा ब्यूटिफिकेशन कर सकते हैं अगर चाहिए तो. Trim here. Now it is very clear that this is looped. Now the circuit is through. देखो CR8 कब ऑन होगा? अभी NO है. This will get NC only when we put the selector switch on bypass mode. Okay, then it will get NC. And the C4 is off. C4 is off. No, actually this is not. It should be C2, C1 and C2. Be off. This interlocking we should basically provide between. Slightly adjust space here. AutoCAD electrical copy component. AutoCAD electrical copy component. This is my C4 parent. This is my C4. Okay, repeat. And this is parent. This is okay. हाँ, CR8 bypass में जब डालेगा CR8 will become NC. C2 and C1, that is the input and output contactors of the drives, are off. And when it gets a command, forward on command from PLC, this will get on. And when it gets a reverse command, this contactor gets on. So ये दोनों के एक NC कॉन्टैक्ट इंटरलॉक डाल दिया. जैसे कि C4 गलती से भी ऑन हो गया तो C3 कभी ऑन नहीं होगा. Because when the C4 is on, this will become NO. This circuit will become, this contact will become NO and C3 will never get energized. So this is how it designs. Okay. And that's all. If you want to add some more indication lamps for drive selected and all, you can do it. Operator switches, push buttons, pilot lights. If you go here, green, I'm going to put here. Again, that option is here. 203 %F %N. Okay. This is for LT6 whatever. Drive selected. Okay, repeat. Now this one I will put for bypass selected, right? And I can put one more for trip, bypass trip. For trip we need a trip contactor. We should need a overload relay or something in the circuit. In fact, we have not used a overload relay. So if we use a overload relay, we should use the trip contact of the particular relay on this circuit. So let us remove this trim delete component, delete wire, delete component. The parent device is deleted. Do you want to search or surf? ये हमेशा पूछेगा इसका कई child है तो do you want to delete them also? Right now I know I have not used any child of this, so say no. Trim those unwanted portions. Delete. If you want to slightly adjust these attributes, move attributes, go here, pick those attributes, and you can put it here. If you want to put it in the top, it is there. Drive selected. For drive selected, we need a contact. Let us put CR7. So AutoCAD electrical copy component CR7 का एक contact लेके आ जाना. CR7 parent. Okay, repeat. Now I want one more. That is of, should be of CR8 bypass selected. So this is true. Now your supply may be, control supply may be 24 volt, 110 volt, 220, whatever it is. Give the phase on this side and neutral on this side. Your control circuit is true. Now if you want to do the cross referencing and all, it must be already come. See, drive, it is already there. See, drive input contactor we have used on 202, sheet number 2024, sheet number 2025, sheet number 2026, and another two auxiliary contacts we used in this sheet only. 203, 11, that is NO, and the NC we used it 203, 12. So this cross reference is there. You can even set the components, I mean the auxiliary contacts while inserting a relay or anything like. For example, if I am putting a relay coil here, see NONC setup. Here you go and you can put the number of contacts which you want to add. Maximum NO contact 1. Okay. Now see, maximum NC contact 1. I have predefined. I am using this much only, and click OK. This is CR8, right? Again you see I have choose only one NO and one NC auxiliary contact for this particular relay. Now we have inserted this here. Suppose I am using the contacts of this particular relay. CR8 NO contact, I am going to pick it here. Put it here. Parent, I am selecting this thing. Okay. So NO comes here. Fine. Now I am going to put a relay contact. NC is here. NC here. Picking parent. Fine. So remember, I have selected only two contacts. Now if I am inserting one more contact here, again NC, parent, I am selecting this side. It will say you have selected this particular relay is with only one NO and one NC. You cannot insert more. So this will restrict you from doing mistakes. Otherwise what happens is, you as a design engineer sometimes may miss to calculate the number of contacts available with a relay. You will think that yes, if we put an interlocking between these two, the circuit will be okay. You will simply go and insert a component, insert a contact. In fact, during the manufacturing time, you will find that the relay which you ordered don't have that much auxiliary contacts. So you better take care while inserting the components that the relays are with an adequate number of contacts. Otherwise, you will face problem during the manufacturing time. So this is how control circuit works. Again, wire numbering, AutoCAD electrical, W, wire number. If you want to do it project wise, do. Now I have done only through 3 sheets, 201 to 203. Process, okay, okay. All the wire numbers are here. AutoCAD electrical previous, go there and see. Wait, yeah, it is there. There is some problem. This is question mark is here. Why? What is the code here? It should be 202 only. No, it should be 202 R1. Now see, if you want to move the wire numbers here and there, just pick it. Here we don't have some wire numbers. Unfortunately, I don't know what the reason. There is some components are wrongly inserted here. Okay, so if you see this 202829212, that will automatically appear here as well. If you see here, see 2028292, because these are same wires. It is going from here and connected to here. So the wire number should be same. Now if you see the cross-referencing, the cross-referencing is not coming here. In the next sheet you can see the cross-referencing. For 203C1, if you see, the cross-referencing is here. It is showing that these contacts are used in 202. But in 202 we are not unable to see. So what you should do is component cross-reference, project wise, okay. If you want to do the whole project, do it, fine. Otherwise select the required sheets, do it. Everything is done. Go back to the previous sheet. See, it is here. Now you can adjust the positions, go attributes, move attributes. This is only if you require. Okay, otherwise you can leave it like this only. This is how this cross-referencing works. Now if you want to put the cross-referencing table somewhere in the drawing, that is also possible. You will find it here. Cross-reference table. Okay, now if I want to use this components of this particular one, we have used these numbers here, put on the drawing. Okay, I can put it in the drawing like this. Close. See, I have used sheet numbers 203. I have used here and here. In fact, normally what we should do is, while inserting the components, you should add the pin number as well. Like this, pin number should be 21, 11, 12. This is just an example. 11, 12, 21, 22. This is a standard way of making electrical drawing. Okay. 31, 32. Now you have inserted pin numbers for this. Now you go back to this sheet. Okay, now if you see the T1, T2, that is not mentioned here. And in fact in 203 also we have used the 203 11. 203 11. Here, edit. I am going to put here this pin number 12, 22, and this one 33, 43. So for 203C1, I have inserted all the pin numbers. Okay. Now if this column, you see, this table is without the pin number. Now if I go back to this and putting the cross-reference table, I am selecting drive input C. You see, all these terminal numbers are coming here. Now if I am going to put it in the drawing, update the existing. It will ask you whether you want to update existing or insert new. Update existing. Okay. Close. Now you see all the pin numbers you will get where you have used it. N1 where you have used, NC where you have used, all the sheet numbers, reference, everything you will get in the drawing. This way you can create control circuits with all the details. It will be really helpful for you. Fine. So next day we will come with something new.